Hello, mystery lovers. Today I am here with another mysterious video. Let's travel to Australia, the largest country in the continent of Oceania. The country's natural beauty and diverse fauna have fascinated people for ages. But beneath its eye-catching beauty, there lies bone-chilling mysteries, flashes of unsatisfied souls, and the maelstrom of sinister forces. There are cursed pools from which it is difficult to survive. Today we will talk about 5 such mysterious and ghostly places in Australia. So let's begin. 5. Devil's Pool, Queensland. Deep in the forests of Queensland, this pool has always been the center of attraction for hikers. As beautiful as this pool looks, it's just as terrifying. That is why there is a warning written on the bank of this natural swimming pool. The creek has claimed many lives. To be precise, this pool has taken 17 lives. 16 of them were young adults. Behind these incidents, there was a tragic love story, a story that will make you cry. So there was this Yadanese woman, Ulana. She was married into a noble house of the same tribe. But soon after marriage, Ulana falls in love with a boy from another tribe. Soon out of love, they left their own tribes and fled far away. After a few days, they were caught on the edge of this pool. Ulana then chose death rather than returning to her former husband. So she jumped into the water. Her melancholy screams can still be heard. Her insatiable soul often calls people towards the pool, to herself with lustful eyes. If you answer her call, you will be in grave danger. 4. Princess Theatre, Melbourne. Do you know? Whatever you try, you cannot book the seat B2B in Princess Theatre. And do you know why? Because it is booked for a ghost, a soul who has never left this very theater. Often he comes to this theater, sits in his seat and enjoys the performances. Sometimes he even criticizes the performances. He is also seen in the dressing room where he tries on different costumes and stares at himself in the mirror for hours. Even the corridors became frosty in his presence. The name of this ghost is Frederick Federici. He was an actor. He died of a heart attack in this theater. Actually, on that day, he predicted his own death. He said, "Everyone will be impressed by my performance today, but I will have to expire because of it." In the last scene of the play, he was supposed to come out of a trap door, but he had a heart attack because of his emotions, so everybody thought that he was acting. After the performance was over, they found him unalived. However, his love for acting and theater never decreased even after his death. 3. Port Arthur, Tasmania. This prison was also called Hell on Earth by the inmates. In this prison, unimaginable punishments were given to the prisoners. Even the imagination of those punishments will give you a spine-tingling sensation. Actually, there were no punishments on Earth that were not meted here. From flogging to solitary confinement, you name any punishment and you would definitely find it here. About 1,000 prisoners died here within 47 years. After the closure of the prison, more than 2,000 ghostly incidents have taken place in the last 2 decades. If you visit this prison today, then you may hear cries coming from the cells. Sometimes the sound of shackled footsteps are heard. Many were suddenly enraged when they visited the confinement cells where the most dangerous criminals were kept apart from everyone else as punishment. They start doing such crazy things that it becomes difficult to stop them. But as soon as they got out of jail, they returned to normal, as if the angry spirits of those captives filled them with anger and malice. 2. Monte, Homestead, New South Wales. There are many mysterious murders, insatiable cry, and black magic stories associated with this house. William Crowley built this house in 1885. After his death, Mrs. Crawley lived another 23 years. But in those years, she left this house only twice. According to the neighbors, she often practiced black magic in her room, and after her death, she could not leave this house. Even today, her soul lingers in this house. The misfortune of this house does not end here. 11 more murders took place in this house. It is heard that one of their maids jumped from the 2nd floor of the house while she was pregnant with the child of her master, Mr. Crawley. Once, a psycho killer entered the courtyard of the house and committed multiple murders. It is also heard that here a madman was tied behind the house for 30 years. The sound of his screams still floats in the air here. In many cases, the electric lamp lights up without current. Sometimes it seems like someone invisible is walking right by. Mysterious cries, sound of someone walking are heard. Also, when you go there, a disembodied spirit may suddenly appear in front of you. 1. Aradale Lunatic Asylum, Ararat. Not only mental patients were kept in this asylum, from autistic people to the notorious terrorists of society, and to treat the patients all medieval methods were used. Giving electric shocks to the mentally unstable patients was a common phenomena. Sometimes doctors performed lobectomy in a very inhuman manner. After the operation, many patients have died due to complications. Unable to bear the pain, many patients ended their lives. The scariest among them was called J. Wab. He shot and killed a man over a dispute over smoking. In the meantime, the women's section of the hospital was more terrifying. It is said that the restless spirit of Nurse Carey still roams the asylum. The asylum was closed in 1990. Since then, tourists have been encountering various mysterious incidents here. After entering the surgery room, some feel headaches and nausea. While taking a picture, cameras catch an incorporeal figure. According to local residents, if you listen to the walls there, you can still hear the screams of the patients, and scratches can be seen on the walls. In a word, this hospital bears traces of the horrors of the past. So friends, which place do you want to go? Let us know in the comment box of our video. You can subscribe to our channel to get regular mysterious videos, and you can watch this video about 5 mysterious places in Italy. Thanks for watching the full video.